What's up, E.D.G family? Kevin here. Today I'm going to be bringing you an unboxing. I'm going to be bringing you an unboxing of Solar Sphere. Maybe not quite the unboxing I was expecting this time of year, but good things are coming. And I am excited to get into Solar Sphere. I'm going to be doing that with Cosmic Mutant IPA. It's by Oskar Blues, and we're going to check this out together. Alright, so we're gonna unbox Solar Sphere here in a second, and to be completely honest, I started this and it didn't roll my B-cam, so some things might already be opened. But we are going to also taste this again. This is the Cosmic Mutant IPA by Oskar Blues. I'm familiar with them. They're out of Colorado, and this is an experimental series IPA. Also, this is my spot glass. I was going to use this for the unboxing on Star Trek Ascendancy, and then I didn't. So we're making up for it now. But I did find the nose to be very floral. You definitely get that hoppiness, and I had some orange. I will say that I do think this has got a very thick mouthfeel for an IPA. I mean, it's not quite clear. Very thick mouthfeel. And I'm definitely getting some slight hops on the front, and they kind of grow. Definitely got some. Not sure what the hop mash is on there. It doesn't say on the can. I definitely looked, but we are here to talk about Solar Sphere. This was a game that wasn't quite on my radar. In fact, I think this crowdfunded in 2021 towards the end. I'm not sure when this fulfilled, but this is by Dranda Games, and this is a worker placement, dice manipulation. It's got some resource management. There is like a little bit of engine building in it, and basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be playing a corporation, and you're trying to build this sphere around the sun. Trying to harness the energy. I believe it's kind of one of those situations where us as humanity have expended all of our natural our energy sources. So I am gonna go ahead and open this up. It is it's got a I think it's got a good box. Very cool. It's the bag of it, and it does play 13 plus age 60 to 120 minutes and 1 to 4 players. I believe the solo mode is designed specifically by somebody else, so hopefully this is gonna play really good for the channel. Like I said, sounds very interesting. I've heard a lot of the previewers comparing it to different games, and they definitely made me interested in this. I pre-ordered this on Game Nerds, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw a link in the description just to kind of show that off. But we got this rule book is it's printed on pretty nice paper. It's got our components, and I'll go back to that in a second. I'll tell you, not rolling that B-cam frazzled me just a little bit. I was like, I don't know. You'll see how far I was, and I'll be like, man, what are you doing? But yeah, we got like I said, I don't think the rulebook's too long, and I believe the solo rules are separate. We got all the phases of the game, end of game. There's an almanac for Tier 1, Tier 2, not sure what that is, Tier 3, and then the solo mode is right here. So, your solo rules. I'm sure you'll have to learn a little bit of the other rules to be able to play this solo, but it's nice to have that to reference in the back. I don't know if these were all packaged in here. That's kind of where I put them back in when I reboxed this. So we'll talk about some of these components. We got these nice wooden components, and these are supposed to be ore. Ore? Yep. No, these aren't ore. These are ore. And then we have the yellow is gold, and the greens are our crystal. So I think I was about referencing the fact that I have no idea what's in this yellow box, or not this yellow box, this white box for like the third time when I like realized. We got some white cubes. These white cubes are corporation drones. We have these are also called drones. So we got yellow, red, blue, and black. So those are your 4 different colors for your different corporations. Very I don't know, component-wise, obviously these are gonna remind me of Terraforming Mars. I did mention that I think the way that some of this game looks, it reminds me of Terraforming Mars, but I think that's kind of where the comparisons are gonna end with like the cubes and placing your drones on the planet. And I mean, there's a player board, but all right. So let's keep going with this. This is about where I was at. We got the dice. Do the dice first. I think these are pretty good quality. I mean, they don't feel cheap. They don't feel light. You're not rolling them, but you know that. No, you're rolling them and then you're placing them. You're not gonna be constantly rolling them. These also feel pretty good. These are not translucent. You can't tell. I do believe that's mechanically for a reason. I believe I think you start with your translucents and then you get one of the solid ones later. I think it's kind of like your extra worker. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what I saw. And then we have some of these tokens. So we have, these are called score. These are score markers right here. We have turn order markers. We also have reputation markers, which are what these are. And then we have morale markers that are in each player color. I believe that's all that's in there. There's also a dice in there. That is the resistance dice. Oh, 0, 1, and 2. That's all of it. All right. So speaking of, well, not quite there. Getting ahead of myself. Let's look at this. We got some sphere goals. So those are probably gonna add some some symmetry to the game as far as having different goals each time. I'm not really sure if you pick one or not, but yeah, there's 4 of them, and I believe these are probably points. And then we have resistance. So these are going to be like our resistant ship cards. And as we're building this solar sphere, not apparently everybody's okay with it. So yeah, we got different ships. The artwork on them, I believe they're all pretty much different. They all have different icons in the top right as far as they kind of cycle through them, but I have a feeling most of these ships don't play the same, and they kind of tear up. Like this has got a 2 dice, a 3 dice. I don't know if that's the difficulty on them. I almost thought that was a frowning face, like 3 dots and an upside down smile. Yeah, they all look different. So like I said, I don't know if you're gonna have a couple of these that are gonna be more difficult than other ones that when they come out you're gonna like, oh, it's that guy. But yeah. I like I said, I don't think these ships are kind of repeating. I don't know if I went through all of them, but that's what those are. And then we have some locations. Here we go. 8 location cards. They don't really have names, but I feel like they're probably just asteroids around. They're kind of floating around the solar sphere. So they all have different dice options on them, and then different resources on these. So these 3 are the ones that are going to gain you resources. And I'm not sure what the rest of the iconography is on these, so they don't look. It looks like they're going to be pretty easy to tell the difference. You just have to learn that. I have not seen a little bit of some of the preview coverage of this game, but I don't know everything. That looks. Yeah, these are just like I said. They're gonna be. That's pretty cool. Little locations that are going to be around the sphere. And then we have solo card. I don't know if these are all solo cards. They do not say. I mean, should okay. We got 12 12 solo cards for use in solo mode. So that's an interesting interesting deck. But I do like that. I kind of like the ease of sometimes having a clear defining. I don't want to call it a Toma, but a Toma deck. And then this is what we got. Then we have 4 of these. Yeah, 4 of these, and they are some kind of scoring, right? Faction tracks. So these are going to be your little faction tracks. Track each, maybe each one of these separately. I'm not really sure, but there's definitely 3 different types of factions. Put those there, and then these guys are going. I haven't opened these yet. See, told you I wasn't too far into this. Still got plenty to look at. And there we go. So these are going to be crew members, I'm pretty sure. These are going to... This is, I think, a part of the engine. These are all crew? Wow. It's a lot of crew members. What do they say? 48 crew members. So this is going to be a lot of the engine building. I believe you can only have like 3 at a time, but you're able to like replace them. We got 2 of him. So we do have some duplicates, it looks like. Yep. Well, it looks like they'll have different faction icons. This is obviously like maybe spend 1 gold to get 2 ore. That's I believe how engine building tends to work at a simple level. But all the artwork on these are pretty good, pretty good. I do believe this game is a follow-up to Solar Storm, which is a cooperative. So if we like this game, we might have to check that one out, especially if it's about the same size of box. You guys got a big hammer. Looks like just gain a drone, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking at these. And I'm trying to. Oh, wow, kind of looks like a Wookiee a little bit. I don't know. Big weird staff kind of thing. Very interesting. Got some robots, some more, maybe robot. Definitely, like a space bat. I don't know. I was looking at his ears. That looks interesting. Maybe a space mouse. I don't know. Definitely all over the place on some of these crew members. Hopefully, he looks sketchy. He looks too normal. I don't trust him. And then we got gain of gold, maybe. I don't know. Like you said. Still trying to figure out maybe how some of the iconography on this works. He looks pretty cool. And there we go. So yeah, it looks like 2 of each ones. Very cool. Put this down here. I'm gonna wait on this. Like I said, I'm not sure what this is. I don't think it's in the... It's not in the components book, unless I'm missing something. Maybe. Oh, those are all the tiles. Those have got to be all the tiles. Interesting. Interesting way to do it. Yeah, these are 4 player boards. They are double. Yep. Double layered. I do believe I've seen a lot of the mechanics on this as far as like placement and getting things and like stacking and having your morale up and down. And so yeah, this is basically where you're going to be managing your resources. And then that's got to be, that's what I was saying, interesting little box. Kind of threw me for a loop, but I'm looking and it's like I'm missing core hex, 18 sphere hexes, 3 border tiles. Looks like we have some tokens to punch out. These are going to be, 50, 100 score tiles, I believe, are what these are. Those are double-sided, and then these are going to be your faction markers. What's the... Oh, morale tokens as well. Not sure what that extra... Oh, this is going to be your turn order track. Put that up there. And this must be what's so weird. Get in there. Yeah. Yep. That is a interesting way to do it, but that is what those are. And this is a seems some kind of moisture thing. No idea. No idea. Very interesting. Never seen all these tokens are just thrown into a box. Let me know if you've seen something like that, because that is totally new to me. But yeah, you're gonna have to put this obviously to put this together every time. Looking, is that right? Yeah. So that'll go around the sphere, and then you're gonna have these hexes, and I believe this is like their cost, and maybe what kind of reputation they affect when you put a drone here, or command centers, maybe. Oh no, your command center I think is your board. But yeah, so these are gonna have different dice values. Like I said, not really 100% sure on how this game works, but it does look interesting, and I am going to hopefully learn it pretty quick. But yeah, this is interesting. Never just seen I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, you could bag it, but this is a odd size for a bag. Definitely was not expecting all these in the box. Thought they were gonna be like on the very bottom. You had to punch them all out. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in here. Weird. It's all bound up. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to shake this every time I put this away. Okay, that should work. This was below it, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to punch these out anyways. And I am probably gonna get this game tabled rather soon. I think all this stuff was below it. Yeah, I definitely wasn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely frank. I was expecting Final Girl Wave 2 before this, but I did off topic. I did see that Van Ryder said they'd shipped like 2,000. I'm not gonna put this back on. I don't know what's going on. 2,000 copies or packages, and they still had like 5,000 to go. So that is crazy. Hopefully you're not doing it alphabetically, because I'll be waiting for a while. They did say they're not doing it by region, but okay. We'll put these guys here. Maybe. I don't know. It seems quite right. So I have it in there. And we'll sit him there. We'll set these guys here. I thought these were solo cards. I'm gonna put these all in bags. I don't know if I'm gonna sleeve them. We'll see if there is a need. Stick that back in there. I'm not gonna try sticking all these cubes back in this stuff, because I will have to figure out how to organize this myself. That is the only problem about this being in a small box, is it is convenient for me to travel with. But that is maybe where I mean, it's gonna fit my shelf better too. But yeah, that is that's Solar Sphere by Dranda Games. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know if this is something that you have seen, had your eye on. Like I said, if we like this one, I might go back and pick up Solar Storm is what I believe the first one was called. It's a cooperative game, but I remember having like similar the cards being out on the table, kind of like different areas that you can move to. But yeah, it's some kind of cooperative survival. But yeah, that's basically going to wrap up this unboxing. Let me know what you think about this game. Hopefully I can get this figured out and get a playthrough soon. But until next time, much love.